Hey Legionnaires, welcome back. Dale rides to war here in today's Dawnless Days battle, and we have a glorious 2v2 siege here as Dale goes straight into Rudar's infantry here with some Northman scouts. Not a great cav unit, but you know, a cav unit nonetheless, and they already have done some pretty nasty damage to those Creothian retainers there, and I don't think they took a single loss, you know. They did not, in fact, and they actually inflicted a lot more themselves onto the Rudar army here already. But yeah, this is an all-man Lord of the Rings battle. Really, I mean, there are a smattering of elves, but the factions, they are all like manish factions. We have Dale, and we also have Dorwinion on the defense, and we do have Rudar and the Eastlings on the attack in today's battle. So yeah, classic good versus evil. Though I'd say Rudar kind of is like, you know, as a wildman sort of, wildman sort of faction. They are kind of like, you know, not really evil, just influenced by evil. But yeah, we will see how this one goes. I'm looking forward to seeing with a Rudar, you know, we haven't seen them in a while, you know, how they perform in this siege. I mean, it's certainly a faction I'd say isn't often brought, but it's definitely a pretty good siege faction. They have some pretty solid swords. The Creothian Retainers are pretty good. They also have a good option when it comes to shock. They have Raiders. I can't remember the other units they have, but they have some other shock infantry unit. I've forgotten what their name is, but they have a Javi capability or axe throw capability, which is certainly very useful to have in a siege as well. And the Trev Duverdane Reavers as well, really good unit to have as well. Very good sword infantry, and I mean their armor looks amazing. I always reminds me like House Hightower a little bit. I don't know why, just kind of does. But yeah, from Game of Thrones, does look a little bit like the Hightower slash with a Saxon. But yes, in today's siege, we are using Last Breath. This is why we have Rudar. It's a Last Breath faction, as is Dorwinion. And we also do have Warriors of Ardaon, which adds a whole bunch of extra units for some factions. Mainly base factions, not the Last Breath ones. But yeah, it looks like Rudar is landing, and he's not really learned from his past mistakes. And he's going to face these Northman scouts once again. They're causing all sorts of problems, and they're going in actually for a different unit. These guys couldn't have formed shield wall, so that's why the Northman scouts have been sent in. And I mean, they've not got like, they haven't lost many men, but they are probably inflicting a decent amount of losses here. I mean, yeah, killing like sort of like a dozen or so with each charge, but it's adding up. And this Northman Scout doesn't cost a lot, that's for sure. And also, this is pretty huge. This Creothian Retainer is just here burning the tower down, which is fair enough. But, I mean, it's taking a lot of losses by burning this tower down. It really is. But yes, this is just a 2v2 battle but here at Dunburg. But I've been told that it's a very awesome siege battle. I'm really looking forward to seeing how this one goes. Whether it comes down to the time or whether it comes down to someone being wiped out, we will see. I'm looking forward to seeing how this one goes. Northern Scouts look like they're going to go in again. He's just baiting this Rudar player here. But yeah, if I was Rudar, I would be setting up my archers right now, sort of on an angle, and you can side shot all these shipmen right now. These guys just like side on. I could get shot up by all those archers back there, and they've got the Edinburgh Marksman. Is the choice of unit. They also do have a dog unit, which is also a really good bow unit, but they haven't decided to bring it. Ravanian Rages probably do outrange the Escalation Marksman, but I wouldn't be 100% sure on that. And it looks like, again, look at this. The Northman Scout just going to go in and around. Is he just causing it? He's just being a right pest. He's going to turn around. It means they have to break shield wall. So we are back. For some reason, the replay did crash, but we are back here. The Northman Scouts are going to go right around the back of this shield wall line, and they're going to go straight in here. They're going to see another opportunity. They break shield wall through those Creothian Retainers, and they are looted decisively. Archer fire, though, coming in from the Ettenmoor Marksman is probably doing a severe amount of damage, and also Dorwinion's general, Van Lobien, going in. He's kind of charged into the sword line there. Looks like they're going to try and destroy this Creothian Retainer sort of line. There's forming up here. We also have, looks like some Northman Scouts. Yeah, with the Northman Scouts, sorry, are pretty much finished out. Van Bien, he's not a strong general, I'd say. He's very heavy cav, shock cav. But I wouldn't say he was a particularly like strong compared to some of the other generals you can get that are a very heavy shock cav. So I would be careful using him. And also, he's not helping his own army. He needs to be maybe over there doing some charges to help against them. But yeah, Rudar in a really sticky position early on. They're spending a lot of resources, man resources that is, just burning these towers. Down to 96%, 97, 99, and there you go, burn. And still those Northman scouts going. I love the hustle from Dale. There you go. I mean, that scout's, yeah, pretty much finished now. And Dale has brought forward some shock infantry. This is a Warriors of Arda unit. It's a Ravanian Axeman unit. You can get it. It looks pretty cool. Just add some shock available to Dale's roster. Over on the other side over here, looks like Dorwinion is preparing. Got Avari warriors here, and Polearm still doing border guards. They're stacking up here. Looks like they've got some Dorwinion infantry as well. And the Cardinal sentries, yeah, just, I think they've been shot quite a bit, which is, yeah, they've seen some ammo being used here by Dorwinion. They've focused down these Cardinal sentries. Locurim swords also look like they're getting shot up a little bit. This is another Warriors of Arda unit. It's a very heavy melee infantry. I wouldn't say it was that great, actually. I think it's a pretty poor melee infantry unit, to be honest. And looks like over here they actually have managed to get a bit of fighting underway, as we have Dorwinion taking on some runic savages here. It's a very light shock infantry taking on Dorwinion infantry. And it looks like Dorwinion's winning. Pushing back these savage men. Yes, if you want to see more Dawnless Days on the channel, if you're a big fan of Lord of the Rings and all things Middle-earth, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're around here, and a comment to show your support. It really does help out the channel. As we have Dorwinion infantry, they were on that wall and they've run down, they've kind of run past the sentries, and they went in for the Locurim swords here. And they inadvertently sort of got themselves surrounded a little bit. Yeah, this replay was sent in to me by a member of my Discord. He said it was a really good battle. It was definitely worth checking out. So if you want to send in any of your own replays, you think, Pope, you need to check these ones out, do send them into my Discord. The link is down below in the description. It's also the best place to come and get involved in any sort of Dawnless Days streams or scenarios that we do for the channel. Yeah, I don't. They're not a great. Actually, yeah, look at that Locurim swords. They're dying. I think they got javied and they also been shot by archers, and they're just losing. Just a little too much. I'm surprised they aren't fighting for their supply bar a little bit more as well, Dorwinion. Like, and also, Easterling should have taken this out. Like, if they get back to that Dorwinion, that is a lot of ammo that they can resupply with. We have another Northman scout here as well from Dale, which is pretty incredible. We don't often see like these guys in use, but they are being very much used today. Again, could Rudar really be using his animal marksman just to try and dislodge these late time guards? I wouldn't have said this was a very typical sort of defense by Dale. I feel like this is very easy to sort out and like to deal with. Yeah, just land some Creation Retainers on this wall behind the sword line that has been formed up by the shipmen. Set up archers as well to side shot the shipmen. And yeah, you're going to have yourself a very easy defense to dislodge. Like I said, Rudar's made it very tough, and he's lost a lot of retainers from doing so. Doing his strategy so far, just landing his troops. That's all he's done. He's not really done any attacks anywhere. And he's also been burning towers. You don't need to burn these towers. Watchtowers and like archer towers in Dawnless Days have been sort of nerfed from the vanilla variant that they are. More runic savages landing as well. I like that we've got, you know, some lower tier units being used. I'm going to guess this is a pretty low fun game because you've got like the Northman scouts as well. You probably brought Daling cavalry if available instead. But I feel this is a low fun game. And it's fun. We've seen some different units that we don't typically see. Dorwinion's army is pretty small though. He's gone like elites really only. You've got a lot of the elves actually being brought here. He's pretty much just brought solely elves. As Dorwinion, to be honest. Dorwinion infantry over there won their little 1v1. And it looks like how they're set up, they are not going to be retreating up here. It looks like Dale and Dorwinion plan to hold at their sort of points they're at right now. And here we go, shipmen have gone in. They're meleeing there against the Creation Retainers. And they're going to get surrounded. I don't think that really matters. They got their javies off the shipmen, so that's kind of their main purpose. And now it's just killing as many of these retainers as possible. Hold the line. Oh dear, rip in peace that Dalian, man. These men have faced dragon fire, a few blades from the Creothian retainer. Should be no problem for them. And here we go, Northland Scouts, they're going in for a rear charge here onto this retainer, trying to relieve some support on the shipment, and in go those riders. And there you go, look at the officer leading the way, the only guy armored, the only one able to afford armor. He's surrounded. He doesn't give a damn. He's going to get out? He might do. They've actually bounced out of that combat and they've got in for another one. There he goes. The officer died. Rip in peace. No. Now they're a leaderless bunch of those Northman scouts. But they've managed to win the fight. Now the shipment needs to get their javies off. They need to... no, they're not going to get another chance on the trip. Dorwinion Reavers going in. It's the elite swords that look kind of like those high guard infantry. Well, at least in my mind. With a bit of a Saxon flair as well. With that circular shield and the helm. And also probably the beards. Beards giving a bit of Saxon vibe. Again, Northman scouts going in. I'm intrigued to see how many kills these guys got at the end. But they're getting focused down. Archer fire is their bane. They are light cavalry at the end of the day. Even a light cavalry unit can do some decent damage to an infantry unit. He needs to be careful how he pulls those guys out. He's going to lose a lot, I think, pulling out like that. And actually, yeah, Dale has got a Dalian cavalry regiment as well. He has brought some of the more elite cavalry as well. He's just gone cav spam. And he's like, I'm going to let Rudar inside, and I'm then just going to punish him with the cav charges. I like it. He just needs a little bit more infantry to help pin down some more of these units, really. Yeah, I would say, yeah, send forward the Ravanian Axeman. And he's also got another shipment over there. He might need to bring that over to help pin this down, because this could be army killing, I feel like. You can kill off a lot of these swords here in a moment with a couple of good concise cav charges, and then save his archer ammo here with King Brand and all his Ravanian rangers. He could just focus down those shock, and then that army's dealt with. Then Rudar's dead. The Northman scouts, I think they routed and are now going through the gate over here, which is going to see them get cut down. And as you can see, the gate is now being surrounded. They just ignored the shipment, did this Trev Dorwinion Reaver, and they're now surrounding the Lake Town Guardsmen down here. And that should be easy pickings for them, I'd imagine. Yeah, the Lake Town Guards need to really turn around. And there you go, cav charging into the back of the swords. They're going to counter charge. They're going to try and sort this situation out. And that Trev Dorwinion Reaver is starting to drop, and quickly. Really nice. That's a rear charge. And now you're going to see shock go in. And Daly's, yeah, trying to patch up some of these gaps. More shock infantry going in over here as well. Those big, heavy axes. They're going to start getting covered in blood. Yeah, easy win for them so far. Over on this side, quite quiet. Once again, another landing going on here from these things. Again, landing just an individual runic savage, just to try and take out these Dorwinion infantry. Need to send more than just one unit at a time, because yeah, the Yard patrollers and that sword could probably just deal with that runic savage on its own. So yeah, interesting decision there by the Eastlings. The Eastlings have also just spammed out the shock. It's a really good shock faction. They've also brought the War Priest of Rune, which must be a Warriors of Arda unit. Again, also giving me Saxon vibes with the helm. It kind of reminds me of I think it's Sutton Hoo. I think it is the helm I'm thinking of. I could be wrong. It might not be, but that's the helm it kind of gives vibes from. This Dale Cav regiment is already suffering, and there you go. Brand is having to go into melee. Fight, men! And hold the line. Yeah, Bardings are okay. They're a pretty good hybrid unit. And against this weakened Creothian retainer, they might be okay. They're also getting support from that little cav charge there. The Dalian cav regiment nearly out, though. Yeah, they are getting focused down. Poor Dale here. There you go. He's out of his cav. I think that's all his cav spent. Yeah, he's bringing the other shipment. And his sort of strategy he had in play is kind of falling apart now, I'm not going to lie. Dale is getting beaten back at the gate here. That shocking unit that went in is losing. I think that's because of archer fire. There you go, the retainers of Rudar slowly, bit by bit, are chipping their way through. And like I said, it's massively to do with their archer support. Both sides really relying on their archers right now. Dale, though, is losing. The King Brand here is getting focused down, I think, from Rudar archers. He's not losing the melee fight, because the Creation Retainers are losing slightly as well. And it looks like, yeah, Shipman jabbing right into the face of this Treb Duverdine. Reaver here, that's, yeah, these guys are absorbing these jabbies. I don't really like that you can jabby well to melee, it's a bit cheesy. Oh, yeah, really nice, really nice. And there you go, the Reavers have been defeated. I have got a few jabbies left, but look like they're using them over on that other melee fight, which is going to be of no use there. This is not looking good. Dale's infantry is already falling apart. Dorwinion is going to have to think about falling back. Allied General's dead. Brand is gone. Okay, that is concerning. Maybe they should have sent something else into melee. Maybe send one of the rangers into melee, because they're not bad at melee either. They just haven't got the armor. But yeah, there you go. Brand's gone. That's going to be morale for a lot of these Dalian troops finished. Shipman lowest tier sword to bring to tier 2, so it's not exactly going to hold forever. If it gets surrounded, it's probably in big danger. The shock infantry, as you can see in here, for Rudar with their big axes. I don't think they're exactly high tier either. They actually don't have a tier. I forget that the last breath stuff doesn't. I think they're about tier 2. Anyway, they're going in. Creation Raiders are getting focused down by the remains of the archers of Dale. They're nearly out of ammo. This is exactly all that Rudar needs to do, is land swords like this. Just be a pain. They don't have enough troops to Dale to hold this all at bay. There is actually a bit of salvation here for Dale. They seem to have managed to defeat the units surrounding them. I think the shock and archers together have dealt with that. Also, the pole arms turn around. I think that's also giving them a bit of an edge. But yeah, I don't think it's going to last long, because the spear is getting shot in the back. And shock does do well against spears, but this is a pretty banged up shock. So it might, like I said, get support from the archers, and that might just turn it around. But so far, the spear guards hold strong. This one just gets cut down there, rip and peace to him. Dale really still, like, the models for Dale look amazing, they really do. And here we go, Dorwinion's Vinyl BM back across. But yeah, Dale they just got right, just first try, and like it does look perfect. It really does. He's going to go for charging, maybe onto the Creation Retainer, get rid of them. I would, just to get rid of these guys quickly, charge into them, maybe go for the swords. He's going to go for the swords, yeah. Not set up in the shield wall. They're going to be in a bit of trouble here. He tries to quickly form. The unit is not fully there. And there's the Vinyl Björn himself. Helmetless. And he's going to charge into, actually he's going to charge into all this, and this actually could turn it around, you know. Dorwinion's general, he's losing, he needs to be careful. Yeah, Creation Raiders there, and everything else is broke. That is really good there for Dale, and they're going to be able to get some troops out of it. But that Vinyl Björn, he's on thin ice now. He's lost about half his bodyguard. The Rangers luckily are okay in melee, but like I said, they don't have much in the way of armor, so once they get into melee, they are kind of like, I don't know, a flame. They go up really quickly, and then they can die quite quickly as well. They are, as you can see, very poorly armored. And in they go. They're going to fight a tiny little Creation Retainer. And also being shot by archers will not do them any good. Eastlings have gone in once again. As you can see, it seems like they are now fighting in a polearm fight here with no polearms of their own. I mean, yeah, archers, Lokian bows, they just need to really be side-shotting the Zelduin border guards when they get a chance. But right now they are dueling with Avari Wanderers. Someone was saying in a recent replay that we did, it's a Sally Out one, that Dorwinion's archers are the best in the game. Better than, they are Elven archers technically, but they're better than like Elven faction archers, which I don't know. Avari Wanderers good, but I don't know if they're that good. I feel like Woodland Realm or Lothlorien might still hold the title for the best archers in game. But there you go. Lokian bows are going to duel with the Avari Wanderers. They probably won't win in a duel match. I mean, if they all like fire at one at a time, maybe. The Avari Wanderers are dropping. At least one of them is. But they're dropping those Lokian bows as well. But if they do manage to win this, these things, they do then need to turn their attention to dealing with the bridge wards. Actually, they are dedicating one archer to already do that. So they're in a 3v4, so they're going to lose that bow fight, I'd imagine, unless something shocking just starts to happen. I mean, The Avari Wanderers are nearly out of ammo, which is the only thing I can think of that is in favour of the Eastlings, as they have plenty of ammo left. But yeah, a lot of these Locurin bows getting absolutely zapped. And there you go. The pole arms also managed to hold here. Variag Axeman just can't break through. And that's what's going to happen if they keep using an old shock sort of build right now. Because they're just going to get poked by pole arms. And looks like, yeah, I mean, Rudar's not got all left. He's got archers and cav. Rudar has been destroyed. But he's going to go over, I imagine, and support the Eastlings, who still have a bit left. They have some swords, some shock. They've got cav as well. I guess they were worried about Sally out, Bane of the Steppes. I guess that probably did deter Dale and Dorwinion from going out on their side, on Eastling side. That's why they chose the Rudar side. But yeah, it's not going to be of great use now yet. I'd imagine that Bane of the Steppe, maybe inside the settlement. You never know. You never know. Avari Wanderers out of ammo, going to go into melee. I think they're going to deal with that Variag Axeman. And we've also got, yeah, I mean, we've got Runic Warlords, got some good shocks still left. Concerningly, like Dale and also Dorwinion are running out of ammo. Dale, I think, still has his supply barrel, but Dorwinion does not. The Variag Axeman now just going to try and carve through these elves. But yeah, the Archer fight, it looks relatively like it's won by Dorwinion, but there is still one Archer unit back here. 109 Locurin bows is pretty healthy and still has a lot of ammo. This one also returned 61 with a lot of ammo. And yeah, Dorwinion's pretty much out. He is, yeah, just running dry. Dale has bits of ammo here and there, and he's resupplying as well. Or looks like he should be resupplying. These Ravanian Rangers should be getting... Yeah, there you go. I think they're getting that resupply now. And we're going to see the Rudar General. He's going to... Rudar General is destroying this gate. Okay. Interesting. Rudar should just get his general over to the other side and just... They've captured the gate here. He can just get in there. Be another cav unit. Be useful. Don't just charge in against spears as well. Like Delian spear guards are just going to sally out. Yeah, I mean the general, he's seen what's happening and he's going to get out of there. Should have been in this situation anyway, and he's going to lose some of his riders because some of them have for some reason got through the settlement. Interesting. But yeah, there you go. Rudar's made his silly mistake, and he's going to have to now go over to the Eastling side, and he's going to have to try and break through there. Dale and also Dorwinion working together. We've got Avari Warriors, which is an Elven unit. Dark Elves, I think the Avari Elves are. Fighting against the Lake Town Guard. Sorry, fighting alongside the Lake Town Guard. Not against them. Not today. Yeah, shock infantry here. Runic Warlords, they're just not going to break through. They are facing spears, granted, but the pole arms are keeping them mostly at bay. It's an archer job. It really is to try and get through these Lake Town Guardsmen. Shocked infantry over here actually kind of being held a little bit. Both combat even. Avari Wanderers taking on Runic Warlords here. I think the Easterlings need a little bit of work, in my opinion. I don't know, maybe it's the player not being an experienced player, but I feel like the Eastlings could do with a buff. I feel like their axes, like their Locurin Masons, could do maybe be getting buffed up a little bit again, like they used to be. Maybe not at the same sort of level, but they used to really have really good armor piercing and just do so much damage. Not necessarily the case anymore. Runic Warlords are okay, but they're not a great shock infantry. They are tier 4, but they're medium shock infantry now. They used to be I'm pretty sure these guys used to be very heavy, or at least heavy, but they're now medium shock infantry. So yeah, they haven't exactly got loads of great options, and I bet they're capped as well, the Warlords, so you can only bring 3 of them. And capping a medium shock infantry seems a bit odd. I think even the Variags are capped as well at 3. So yeah, there's not a lot going for these things at the moment. I feel like they could do with being improved, and that's why you see people using Warriors of Arda to get the Runic swordsman here. The Locurin swordsman, I think they are called. Because there's not a lot going for these things at the moment, and I don't blame them for using the sub mod. I want to see a little bit more love for these things. Like, I mean, you've got a whole, like, a historical battle, the Battle of Dale, which is pretty much spearheaded by these things. And if you're trying to recreate that, it's kind of hard, because kind of suck to these things. They really do. I'm interested to see these War Priests of Rune go into battle. It's a heavy command. I don't know if it's supposed to be going into battle. We'll see. Maybe it is. I think I've seen it once or twice. I can't remember if it's really a support unit or whether it is like an actual melee infantry like unit. It's an 80-man unit and it's very heavy. It's certainly better than the support unit that Umbar has. But we'll see. They're going to go in. It's again another polearm defense. They're charging in. Going to try and get rid of these Avari warriors first before they can get to the bridge wards. Again, we could really do with that Locrium archers coming over here, but I think they have... Oh no, they've got inside the settlement. They have brought them inside. Not a bad idea. Edamore marksmen still have a little bit of ammo as well. But yeah, they could really do with setting them up and just shooting into the side of these bridge wards, and they'd sort out all these situations. And the War Priests of Rune, they are losing. But I don't know if I can hold that against the unit, or whether that's just charging into a polearm and spear defense has caused that. Again, Easterling should just pull back from here. They're just losing so many troops. Like, Eastlings are going to have minimal kills, I have a feeling. They really are. There you go. Dorwinion went forward with his general as well. I think it's just scaring all these archers. There's a lot of archers here, and Cav. Like, we've got Kahar, and we also got the Bed in the Steps. I mean, they're going to charge in spears. Do not do that. I mean, if you're going to send any general in, it should also be Rudolph's first, because he has no real army left. I mean, Eastlings are also kind of getting to that level as well. They are throwing their infantry away at defenses that could easily be just unlocked. Like I said, just a couple of side shots here, and this polearm unit just falls apart. Nicely done there, though, by the Ravanian Rangers. Point blank range shot that Locrium archer there with whatever ammo they had left. Really nicely done. Just couldn't even miss. That's routed that archer unit. The goal was dedicated to getting rid of that British ward. And yeah, they really, I don't know what they're using their ammo on now. Oh, they are shooting a polearm back there. It's another Selduin bridge ward. I mean, a good target to shoot. It's not the pressing issue, though. There is an actual bridge ward that's winning currently in melee. If you kill that off, you'll be through. And there actually isn't any... oh no, there's still a Lake Town Guard in here. There is a tiny Lake Town Guard. And Locrium swords slowly but surely, they're attritioning down this defense. They are losing as they do it. Need to see, I don't know, have they got anything left? No. No real infantry at all. These archers, if they're going to send in it's like to send in support. It's archers now. Archers and cav. The barding there, getting himself a nice kill. Very nice kill. You know, after the loss of that Dalian general so early on, I mean the coalition, the goodies are they're holding pretty well. The coalition of good, I guess you could call it. The coalition of Northern Kingdoms. Yeah, they are doing very well. Zavari warriors as well, 33. It's an elven unit, you got to remember, so they're going to hold for ages. I think they can hold to pretty much the last elf. Again, over here, whatever is left of ammo, literally like scraps from the rangers here, is getting used to try and rout these Locrian bows. They really do not want them to use it. And the Locrian bows, again, are they shooting Selduin bridge wards? They are. I mean, that's a good target to hit. Fair enough. They are now getting sallied out on by Avari Wanderers, and here we go. How did they not have the cav closer? Right behind the archers. There's no real threat at this point to the cavalry. And here we go. Looks like Rudar over here. He's going to have the job of setting in his Etamur marksman. And they look pumped for it. This guy's pumped for it. He's like, yeah, let's go, let's kill him. Hundreds of Eastlings have died already trying to get through this position. I feel like. I don't know if these animal marksmen are going to be the ones to do it. But you never know. I mean, what you should do really is engage the unit on the wall here and then flank around. Shouldn't be really engaging this. Just go along the wall, go around. And that's been an option for most of the game. Is they don't need to engage here. Just get onto the wall and then you walk around. And it's just map knowledge like that. It can help win you games. Growth and Hill Riders charging in. The charge and spears is like I said, a weak Navari warrior, but it's still a Navari warrior. So they're taking some losses from that. It took about 10. They are now stacked up. And they're just relying on just cycle charges here to try and break through. That's all they have now to the attack is archers and cabs. And then go the Etymore marksmen. They are now fighting off against these rangers. They're doing exactly what I said they should have done. Just going to flank around. No need to make it difficult on yourself. You just got to play smart. That'll win you quite a lot of games. Play smart. Don't use brute force to try and win a siege battle. It doesn't often work in a lot of factions. Certainly not Rudar and Easterling. I'd say certainly two weaker factions. There you go, the bridge wards kind of being pulled out of formation. Oh, that guy's bold! You see his helmet, the top of his hat, his helmet just disappears. To the top of his head. What is going on? There you go, Etymore marksmen, they're wavering. I don't think they're that great, really, of an arch unit. They're not supposed to be going into melee. It's certainly not against all these units here. And they are losing. I'm surprised they haven't sent more in, to be honest. Or they're just going to send them in one by one. Not tie them out. Don't blame them for that. Cav here looks like it is cycle charging a bit. They're charging into Dalian Spear Guards. Numbers-wise, though, it's 640 against 830. It's really close when it comes to numbers. There's still somehow 20 minutes left of the siege. Because I have no real idea how this has still got 20 minutes in it. I guess maybe there's going to be like a break in play. Both sides are going to sort of reassess their situation. If there is, I'll probably make a cut. But for right now, Rudar, they're not slowing down. They're sending in all these marksmen. And the response from Dorwinion is to send in lots of rangers. So yeah, the rangers on the front lines now, and Avari Wanderers. Yeah, Dale and Dorwinion sending in what troops they have.
The enemy have rallied their units.
Slaughter them all, lads. Slaughter them all. And there you go, got the rangers as well trying to flank here, trying to get on this side. You know, it might help break these Etymore marksmen a little quicker. And archer fire coming in, a little slither left. That might be the last volley, I think, from those Locrian bowmen. Just fired in there. Might have killed one or two guys. If they manage to kill the Divine Lord Bien, that would also probably help. Dorwinion then would have no general either. And all of a sudden, the attackers have both their generals, and the defenders have no generals. That would be devastating for morale. Only issue is Dorwinion has primarily elite units that don't need a general. These Avari Wanderers, I'm just watching the Avari Wanderers right now. These guys in the red capes, they are cutting down a lot of Etymore marksmen. Proven they may be one of the best archers in game, certainly in melee. Look at these guys, just slapping away here. Oh, there's a lot of blackcurrant juice being spilled here. They really are taking heads left, right, and center. And the blade they're using looks a bit like a katana. I guess it could probably take a head pretty well. We've got fire arrows. Who's using... Wow, Animal Marksman with literally a slither of ammo. Trying to use fire ammo to break stuff. They might break their own archers doing this. It didn't actually work. They broke some archers. I don't know who they broke. They broke something down there. Oh, it was the Avari Wanderers of all things. They broke the Avari Wanderers. Animal Marksman go back in. I mean, they could break these Avari warriors. Or the bridge wards here also look like they might go. Funnily enough, destroying all these watchtowers. Well, actually, you can't capture them, can you, in Italy? You either just destroy them, you can't capture them. Not like in Rome 2. Rome 2 sort of like mechanics where you can capture an arch tower. I feel like it makes them much more important. Makes you want to destroy things less. Use them a bit more as a tactical play. There you go, Animal Marksman. They're going to break here again. It's a nice idea from the Rudolph player to use his archers to try and break the morale with his fire ammo, but it did not work. Also, the generals over here, I imagine him being closer is helping to support the fight here, keep supporting morale. The other like choke points at the moment do not have any sort of contestment going on, and I imagine that's how it's going to stay. I think everything's going to go straight down this one choke point here. There you go. Oh, the marksmen actually kind of broke through a little bit. It looks like they got rid of some of these rangers. Cav charged in, baited the steps going in. Will a Vine Lord Bien going in a melee be a bit of a risk? Could be. Could be. These Ravanian rangers here, I mean, they're also losing, but so the marksmen, they really can't hold on. There you go. The Vine Lord Bien has died. There is now no generals for the defenders. Morale is going to be starting to become shaky, I'd imagine. And as you can see, it's 400 on either side. This is an incredibly close siege battle. And the description of awesome for the replay, I feel like it's justified. It really is. It's super close. I saw a whole bunch of things there break. I think that was mainly for Dale. Yeah, a lot of these Ravanian Rangers I think are starting to break. There's still one holding strong. The marksmen, they're also starting to waver and break. Like I said, the beta steps going in there, that could be huge. It is a melee cav, so it is designed for that sort of thing. Other choke points aren't really being pushed. The elves over here, though, the Avari warriors, they're pushing back the Croatian hill riders. So that's a risk, because if they don't set up into a shield wall, as you can see, that a hill rider there could just smash them down. I imagine the reason he was trying to charge that hill rider is because he was probably wanting to try and rout the Etamor marksman here by killing that general. I think he's necessarily going to do it. Still holding on. He's still not charged some of them. Just keeping an eye on it. Yeah, Vine Lord Bien is about to waver and break. Avari Wanderers in here. They are also losing. So is the Cav, though. I think everything's pretty much losing in that fight, apart from the Avari Warriors. The 18 of them left. Cyclic charge from Kahari's going in. They're desperate to try and break through. I mean, the attackers having to use Cav force to try and break through. I mean, the baiting step's probably done a little bit. But imagine if you hadn't brought this, you could have brought two, certainly one really good unit, if not 2 like mid-tier ones. Could have made all the difference. A bit more infantry. There you go. I think there's been a general recall there by the Easterling cavalry. The bathing steps wavering as they fall back. Animal marksmen also have retreated or routed. And now we're just going to have to see what happens next. I think it's going to be a bit of a break and play. But we'll see. Actually, well, Rudar might be about to go in. He's marching forward. There we go. Now he's good. Yeah, he's baiting. He was baiting the elves, I think. He wanted them to kind of break their shield wall, and they did. And they're losing decisively now, the elves. Trios and Hill Riders don't want to stay in here too long, though. And there you go. They're getting out of there. They took a lot of losses. Yeah, probably about another 10 or so riders dropped there. Yeah, that's the cost of charging into elves. I mean, they killed... It's not like they killed loads of elves either, to be honest. I think that might be more costly for the cavalry. But here we go. He's going to charge in. Wants to pop in fast? And I feel like they might have formed a shield wall in time. Rudar throwing his last roll of the dice. I mean, he's actually killed a lot of Bavaria warriors that time. 32 of them left. Yeah, the Hill Riders down to 53. But it's the retreat that you start to lose you guys. Down to 40. Oh, and he's kind of breaking formation. Oh, the elves are chasing after him. The Rudar should think about turning around quickly. Because the Bavaria warriors, yeah, they're out of formation. You can get so many of these guys, I think. Those guys formed a shield wall. There's at least 5 or 6 that they did not. And that is, I say 5 or 6, like that's a big thing. At this point in the game, where there's like only a few hundred left, 5 or 6 elves can make the difference. They really could. Again, another reasonable charge. I mean, I think forming shield wall is helping them here. It's certainly lowering their losses. But this Bavaria warrior is down to 21 now. I would say just leave it like that. Don't charge in again. Kahar's charged in over here. As well. Interesting decision by him. I mean, isn't he breaking that polearm and that spear? He's probably going to get both of those. There's just archers then to hold the line. The polearm is gone. The spear is nearly dead. Again, Bavaria warriors being charged here by Crothian Hill Riders. And there you go. Enemy general's dead. That is Rudar's general gone, but Rudar's pretty much out. I think this is all he had left. I don't think he's going to be too bothered about that trade. He's wavering here. He's fresh as well. I think he's just concerned about casualties sustained. But he's done a good job. He killed a good elven unit off here. But there's still another whole spear guard, Dalian spear guard that can be used if needed. And I don't know if there's anything else. Are they retreating back to the hilltop? I think they are. I think they're concerned they're going to get broken through. Baiting the steps, cutting down Avari Wanderers. And in go the final unit of Locrian as well. Locrian bows going in. And it looks like in his dying axe, also looks like the Crothian Hill Rider, the Rudar General, is going to maybe rout the Avari Warriors. No, he's not. He's going to rout himself. And the Warriors are going to survive, all 6 of them. So there you go. That's all that's going to get back from Dorwinion on that side. And there you go. The Eastlings are through. But, like, barely. There's 77 men left and a dream. There's an archer unit on this side. There's a spear unit on the other side. Obviously, you push for the archers and you try and break through. The cav here is going to have to, like, do some work. Both units are fresh. Obviously, casualty sustained. That's going to be upsetting them for morale, but both are fresh, which is the key thing. If they can kill that archer unit off quickly, and then the spear can be hit from both sides, I don't think Dorwinion's going to get back in time with his 6 guys to make a difference. But yeah, it is going to be a game of speed. I'm going to fast forward for now. And we're just going to see what happens. Because, yeah, there's somehow 12 minutes left of this battle. I'm kind of concerned at how long there's left. They are just going to stand and look at each other for quite a while. Here we go. We'll have a look. He's actually going to get these. He's going to get those rangers, that's for sure. Easy kills there for Kahar. But I'm still saying this. I think Eastlings could have made this battle so much easier on the side against Dorwinion. Could have got so many more good side shots. Instead, they decided not to. I mean, they lost the archer fight initially, but then the archers for the defenders ran out of ammo. So they had archers left with ammo. They could have just used those and side shot at the bridge wards and probably made it a whole lot easier. There you go. Archers dealt with there, the Dorwinion Rangers. Now can the spears get set up in time? We will see. And this Ben in the Step has a silver chevron. I don't know if Kahar started with any chevrons, but he's up to 3 triple bronzes. They're going to form square here. That's fine. I think they're just going to go and capture the point. A good idea by Dale, but by doing so, they kind of just gave up the point. I think they could have just absorbed that cap charge. I mean, we just saw how costly with Rudar a cap charge is on spears. But yeah, they can't have both units here because that makes it easier for Dale. I mean, Dale's just going to come in and they're going to go run out the other side. That's obviously what's going to happen. They're just not going to capture the point. But we will see. We will see. Yeah, I think the Bane in the Steps have been left here. I think Kahar's going to get out of it, and so is Bane in the Steps. They captured it for a bit, but not that much. We'll just fast forward while we wait, because I think there's going to be a bit of a merry-go-round here from both sides as everyone just sort of run around each other, and nothing really is achieved. And there you go. The spears are on the point. They're just going to stay there. And now it's really just sort of, what do you do as these things? Do you try and break on through? Do you not? It looks like they're just going to go and... Oh, just going to go and capture some other points. That's not a bad idea either. Capture some other points, give yourself some more battle-wide morale bonuses. There's one over there to capture. I'm surprised they didn't capture this one as they came forward as well. But yeah, there's a couple more they can go and capture, and that's not a bad idea. So I'm going to make a quick cut, and I'll see you guys in a moment once Eastlings return to, I guess, make their final assault. And we are back. So Kahar has decided to dismount. That was the play he's gone for. He's routed the Vari warriors within about 2 seconds. They already were wavering quite a lot. I think they were quite tired from retreating back all the way over here, and they were also outnumbered. Also, the Bane Steps have also dismounted. I feel like he one of them mounted in case he comes out of square, which he might. They have captured the other 2 cap points to try and give themselves a bit of a morale bonus, and takes away from Dale as well. So it's now just a battle of wills who is going to win this. And I really, you know, this is, yeah, as cheesy as you can get, really, for both sides. Kahar should get his bonuses as a Cav General dismounting. I think Bane Steps will get the same. It's a bit like with the Servants of the Eye. They kind of become like the best infantry on the battlefield when they dismount to the Servants of the Eye, apparently. I imagine it's something similar with Kahar. I imagine he's going to get some of his cavalry buffs, I'd imagine. The archers aren't going to get anything. They're pretty pathetic. But can this square, this hollow square of Dalian men hold? Hold, men! I mean, Kahar's lance looks awesome as well. Love that. Imagine waving that into battle. But yes, imagine being like one of these Dalian men. It's like, the city has nearly fallen. It is down to us few to try and hold on. There's 94 against 74. There is only 40 seconds left. Are they just going to try and wait for time? Are they really going to do that? I think they are. Oh, no, they're capturing the point. Just by standing on it, they're actually capturing it. I hadn't even realized. Dale was like got to do something. He's going to have to act. And I don't think they're going to capture in time. I think they realized. I think they've realized as these things, they aren't going to capture in time. And Dale's still in square. I thought he was breaking for a minute. Kahar's gone in. And they're losing. The Alien Spear Guards are losing. Should they have done this earlier? Steady, losing General dead. Actually, it's the Lokiran bows that break. And there you go. Bane in the Steps are going to break as well, I think. Even though they're winning slightly. Kahar is still winning slightly. Will he break because of army losses? And there you go. It's a draw. Oh, that's devastating. We'll never know. We'll never know. But yeah, they should have gone in earlier. And for some reason, they didn't. They just stood there capturing, and they realized, oh crap, we've got 30 seconds left. We've got to try and capture the city. But there you go. What an epic battle. A truly, truly epic battle. And yeah, this was ended by Jackaboy, who was playing as Dorwinion. So yeah, thank you very much, man, for sending this one in. Got 159 kills with his Vine Lord Bien General. Not too shabby, not like insane, but yeah, not too shabby. Dorwinion Infantry, 241 kills, 140 kills with the Dorwinion Infantry as well. Avari Warriors getting 100 kills, 124. The Selduin Bridgewards, 299. Call it 300. Another one getting 112 kills is Archers, obviously his MVPs. Really, I mean, 283 kills with the Avari Wanderers, 282 kills, 127 kills with the Yard Patrollers. It's not too bad either. Then we have Tanzim playing as Dale. He got 112 kills with King Brand here. Very good kills for them. 182 kills with the Shipman. Then we got Ravani and Axeman over here. 151 kills. 162 kills with the Dalian Spear Guards that survived till the very end. Lake Town Guards getting 129 kills. And then we've got 130 kills here. 330 kills here with the Ravanian Rangers. Again, the MVPs for Dale, gotta be those Archers. Student 38 with another range unit here. 269 with the final range unit. The Northman Scouts getting 100 kills is not too shabby for them. The other one got 65. And then the Dale Cav Regiment getting 108 is actually pretty disappointing, I would say. That's yeah, pretty low for them. And the Shipman maybe a little bit more, but yeah, they did okay. Then we have Zach playing as Rudar, 83 kills with his general, but they were all on like those elite elves, I guess, at the very end there. 108 kills with his creating retainers. These guys, yeah, really disappointed. Loads of low kills here. 21, 57, 45. Yeah, Rudar lost so much infantry early on, and that made a big difference coming towards the end, when the attackers were down to just cavalry and archers. Trev Duvidine and Reavers here, 166 kills as the best of those three. The Creating Raiders here, 70 kills, 71. And then again, his Etamor Marksman, probably his MVPs because he got the most amount of kills really for like an area of the army. 159 kills, 108, 109, 150. Not bad for the Marksman. Then we have Walla Axel playing as the Eastlings, the last sort of evil man standing at the end. Again, an interesting build. Maybe would have brought less shocks. Definitely would have charged less than the pole arms of shock infantry. But 148 kills with the Kahar and his Storm Riders there. The War Priests, yeah, really hard to tell whether they're actually any good. 52 kills for them. 111 kills to the Locrium Swords. I don't think these Locrium Swords are that great, really. They just never perform in any battle I see. I've yet to see them actually do like a reasonable job. Two of them, yeah, had a terrible game. Then the Savages, 94 kills is not bad for them. 100 kills to the Runic Warlords, it's pretty poor. These, yeah, all really underperformed to the shock infantry. Locrian Bows, 101 kills, 157. And then the Bane of the Steppes getting 167 kills there. But there you go, guys. What a siege battle. I need to have a little breather after that. That was an absolute insane siege battle. But yeah, if you do want to see more Dawnless Days and Lord of the Rings sieges, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new on here, and a comment show support. Check out some of the videos appearing on your screen now. Some absolute epic ones there as well for you. And until next time, guys, I'll see you folks in the next one. Bye for now.